Hey mathematicians, let's do your homework. Alright, so in the front we have ratios, in the back we have review. So, the first problem says Yael buys a variety of cereal bars. The box contains 5 blueberry bars, 3 strawberry bars, and 2 apple bars. Write the ratio that represents the relationship in first fraction form for 2, colon form for number 3, and word form for number 4. Alright, so you can see here's our example. Strawberry, up here we said strawberry is 3. You can see strawberry 3 is on the top. Blueberry 5 is on the bottom. That's what I'm looking for. Apple, our number for apple is 2 apple bars. So we're going to say 2 apple. 1 and 2 are going to be fraction form. 2 apple to 5 blueberry. Now I want a colon form, strawberry. So you put the strawberry number. You put your colon, and you add them all up to find the total. Last, we have apple, which is 2 apple. The word 2, not spelled like the number, just the word. Comparing them, and then add them all up, the total number of bars. Number 2, at a water fountain, 1 out of every 3 children in line is a girl. So 1 out of every 3 children, 3 is the total number of children. So if one of them is a girl and there are 3 total, that means that 2 of them must be boys. Because that's what makes our 3 total, 1 girl and 2 boys. How many children in the line are in the line if 6 of them are girls? So we have a girl, 2 girls, 3 girls, 4 girls, 5 girls, 6 girls. How many boys will this be? You can do it by drawing the picture, or eventually we're going to get to the point where we say 1 girl to 3 children. If there are 6 girls, how many children? So our scale factor here would be times 6. 3 times 6 is the total number of children. So this box that we did will be the number of boys plus the 6 girls. We want total children. 3 times 6 is 18. There are 18 total children. Don't circle the entire ratio of 6 girls to 18 children. The answer is 18, not the ratio. In a basket, 3 out of every 4 eggs are cracked. How many eggs are cracked if there's a total of 28 eggs in the basket? 3 out of is another term that indicates it's a ratio. 3 out of every 4 eggs are cracked. That's 3 cracked out of 4 total. How many eggs are cracked if there are a total, so total is going on the bottom here, of 28? Looking for a scale factor. 4 times what number equals 28? 4 times 7 equals 28. So if times 7 is our scale factor, it's going to be our scale factor for the top of our ratio as well. Times 7, 3 times 7, that number will be our answer. Oh, I got to zoom in on this one. My eyes are too old. Use the information above, it's really next door, to complete the table below. What's the ratio of push-ups to jumping jacks in simplest form? All right, so I'm looking at this picture. I see 15 push-ups, 2 jumping jacks, 3 jumping jacks, and I need to simplify that. I know that 3 and 15 both show up in my 3's times tables. That gives me 5 to 1. I cannot simplify that to 5 wholes because a ratio must have 2 numbers. That's my simplest form. B, ratio of crunches to lunges in simplest form. Let's see, I'm looking for crunches. Oh, here's crunches. Crunches to lunges. You can write it like this. I do think it's easier to simplify when they are in fraction form, but you could do it this way as well. I see a common factor of dividing by 3. That would give me 6 to 5, and that would be my simplest form. So each of these you're just going through and you're looking for the picture. There's bicep curls, 12. 2 pull-ups. Some of the numbers you're going to end up using multiple times. There's pull-ups. What could I divide both of those by? I could divide them both by 2. That gives me 6 to 5. Just because this one is a 6 to 5 doesn't mean that they can't both be 6 to 5. They are different problems, but they can simplify to the same ratio. That's fine. So you're going to finish that table. Oh, look. We should have gone side to side. Ratio of jumping jacks to pull-ups, so this is just the reverse order. Oh, I thought they were all different. I made this way easier for you. And then the tape diagram. Definitely draw your tape diagram from the simplified version because I do not want to cut this into 15 little squares or rectangles. Cutting it into 2, one for jumping jacks and one for push-ups. It does not matter which one goes on the top or the bottom, so long as this jumping jacks is first. That aligns with the 1. 1 jumping jack and 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could have done it the other way and put push-ups on top and jumping jacks on the bottom. That's fine. So long as it's 1 jumping jack and 5 push-ups, it doesn't matter in your tape diagram what order you choose. So you're going to do that same thing for these ones. You're going to have basically like the reciprocal, the opposite form, pull-ups and pull-ups. All right, this one is actually different. Let's go ahead and change this to pull-ups to bicep curls. That's typo. If you end up with a 1-to-1 because pull-ups to pull-ups is the same thing, that's fine. But that was typo. All right, moving on to the back. Negative. Oops. All right. So our first section is review. It's 2 digits. If you need to add your integer wars chart and you're like, okay, I have 9 positives and 5 negatives to compare them, go for it. The second section, level 2, is more than 2 numbers. You have 2 choices. You can take it step by step, like you solved this part, 56 positives and 18 negatives. That's pretty much the same as saying 56 minus 18, which gives you 38. And then you can add negative 32 to that to get your answer, or you can set up one integer word chart and have them all. 18 is negative, 56 is positive, 32 is negative. Add up the ones that are on the same side. 8 and 2 is 10. That makes 4, 5. And then compare 56 versus 50. This team wins by 6 points. However you do it, it's probably going to take you several steps because there's more than 2 numbers. But they are all adding. Ooh, we're trying to find things that equal 0. Think about what negative 7 plus what number equals 0. What makes 7 0 pairs? What makes 65 0 pairs? And then we're done.